satisfied with your professional demeanour? Hi, my name is Greg Story. I'm the president of Carnegie Training here in Japan. What is a professional demeanour anyway? We have a scale from very nonchalant, relaxed, to very sophisticated, formal. And where do you sit on that scale? And for your work environment, where do you need to sit on that scale? If you need to be on that more sophisticated end, and you're more at the nonchalant, relaxed end, then maybe you need to rethink a little bit about the image that you're projecting. And we talk about image. How do we think about that? Well, how we say things has a big impact on how people perceive us. Yes, the content of what we say also has a big impact on how people regard us. How we act, how we behave, how we look. People judge us by a number of things. So if you're looking for a more professional, sophisticated image, then you might want to think about how you're going in these particular areas. And behaviour. Behaviour is a tricky one because sometimes we're doing things which are rather destructive. And this can be around very simple things like we don't keep confidences. We're told things and then we spread it around and people find out, hey, look, I told you something in confidence, but you didn't respect me and didn't respect the confidence I gave you, and you just told everybody. You're not reliable. Can't trust what you say. Whereas on the other side of things, having very constructive behaviour is true to your word, do what you say you're going to do, keep confidences, be someone that people have belief in, you have credibility with people. So that behaviour switch becomes very important if you want to work up towards having a more professional demeanour. And also being confident is very, very important. When we're very confident, then people have more ability to rely on us. And, you know, this is our self-respect. It's things like self-acceptance, you know, self-awareness, how we talk to ourselves. Self-talk is another one. And when you've got self-confidence, the ability to take risk, all of these things have an impact on our perceived regard from other people. And so people who are self-confident tend to have people follow them more easily, listen to what they say more easily, and people tend to be happier to be around people who are very, very confident. That's just, you know, how it is. And so what about our emotional intelligence too? This is, you know, a big factor of how, you know, we regard the impact of what we say to other people. You know, when we say something and it gets a reaction, sometimes it might be a negative reaction because we said something in a flippant way, or we're being a bit sarcastic, or, you know, we didn't actually mean it to come out like that, but it was taken the wrong way. And so then people react to that. So if you keep doing that, if you sort of keep mishitting the target all the time with how you speak, then people start to get a very negative image of you. So we've got to make sure that our emotional intelligence is very much in gear. And we've got to know that there are different types of people. Some people, man, they're very micro-oriented, you know, they're very picky people. Other people, they're not so picky, very, you know, casual, outgoing, they don't care too much, relaxed. We've got to know who we're dealing with here. If we're very picky with people, a very big picture, they don't like you very much because they think you're too, you know, too concentrating on small details. You're not seeing the big picture here. You're not on the same wavelength with me. Or if they're very go-getter type of people, and, you know, we're coming across as very casual, calm, laid back, no hurry, you know, we'll get to it. Well, they think, oh, maybe I can't trust this person because I need them to deliver on a project or a particular thing on a timeline, milestone, delivery. Maybe I can't trust these people to do it. Not really what I want. And if you're a really go driver type, and for some people that's a bit pushy, overpowering, you know, this person's not very considerate, they're too sharp, can't really trust that person, not really keen to work with that person. So again, how we come across for others can have a big impact on how they regard us and how they see us as a professional. And then being able to receive constructive feedback. If we're very rigid and we can't take any feedback because we're perfect and we know everything, then people think, waste of time trying to help this person. They're not open. They're not open to it, so I'm just not even going to help them out. Or if we see something that we're not happy about and we want to give some feedback and we do it in a negative way, if we critique people, whoa, then we get a very strong reaction sometimes. They don't like that, or they may be silent, but then they become the silent assassin who's going to get us later when they get the first chance because they didn't like the way we critique them. So when we're giving and receiving feedback, we've got to do that in a very constructive way so that no one feels upset. And then, of course, we're going to have disagreements in the workplace. Well, how do we have those disagreements in a way that the professional relationship is still there and the personal relationship doesn't get destroyed, and so then we have a problem at work with that person? All of these things are wrapped up in having a professional demeanour. When you think about it, there are quite a number of complexions to this. Well, how do we do all that? Would it be good if there was a course on that? Well, there is. Great. We have a course on how to have a professional demeanour. And it's a one-day program, and it's really going to be excellent for people who like to really have a thought forward about their career, where they're going, and the things they want to do, and how they want to be perceived, and how they want to come across, and how they want to be accepted into the higher levels of business. So come and do our How to Have a Professional Demeanour course and really get your career on the way up.